Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome to another episode of Building Balterra. I think in this video we can get started on this house here, which I finished building about a month ago now, I think, but the inside is nowhere near finished. And since I'm kind of taking a break from like all the tutorials and things, and I guess I can spend more time on a lot more of the details on the inside of the houses and the outside. But before we do that, I want to just give you an update on some of the things I've been doing. So over here, as you can see in the suburb, there's still a lot of work to be done. Like all of these roads have to be filled in, but they take days and days to do. And also, I guess we can maybe do the interior of this building as well, if we have time. So over here, back in the original city, because this is the map here, this is where it ended, you can see the trees were cut off. So that meant that the mountain here was cut off, and it was only half a mountain. So I filled that in. And then I've started to put an outline for where the beach is going to go. And it's going to go right along this way, all the way to where the garage is that we built. And it will probably continue on under the bridge, but I haven't really decided because there's so much to build. And I have a space here with nothing in it. I'll have to fill that up. And here, this used to be a tunnel that led to the inside of this mountain, so if we dig out here, you can see there's the inside of here, which is hollow for some of it. But I changed this, so now from this house here, which was my sister's house, which she built up, you can now get to the beach from where like the back garden is and the yacht. So that took quite a while to build. And then back over here in the main suburbs, there's just loads of little things to do. Like all of these need to be replaced with white wool or something white, because the glowstone just doesn't look good in this texture pack. So that will take quite a while to fill in, and it goes all the way along. And the other things I've done, I have filled in where the road is going to go for the suburbs, and this will curve right round, and it goes all the way to the main city. And, well, both the other two islands that I built. And this one goes this way, which will cross, like, a bridge. A really big bridge. Which will go on to kind of like the mainland, because I've built these 3 islands, like, off the map. Like, at the bottom of the map. And then there's, like, a mainland up there, which will probably never get built, because there's so much space to build on. I'm going to build the road, at least. And I filled in all the water so we can kind of see where all the land is. And then on the road, there will be just some of these rail. I haven't decided how complicated I'm going to make it, but the rail will go through all of the roads up here, just so you can get a good bird's eye view from up this way. Maybe if I raise it up a bit, you can see all of the city as you go along, because I want to be able to go through most of the city on rail. So, back over here, if we just go inside this house, we can start adding in some furniture and walls and things. I just left the garden and this one kind of blank. So we've got kind of like the mowed grass here, and I think I'll just leave it like that. And up here again, it's pretty plain. I suppose we could add in some details like sun loungers, you know, just like build a couple of them, maybe like facing this way, just to add in lots of details. I actually really like the quartz in this texture pack. And as you can probably tell, half of the house is white and the other half is grey, and that's because I couldn't decide on which one I like better, and I was going to make them for like a tutorial. But then, since I'm taking a break from the tutorials, I'll have to decide on which colour I like best. Yeah, this is looking good. What colour goes with this? I'm going to make it something bright. Magenta. Yeah, so the inside of this house, it's pretty strange the way that it's shaped. So there's not really any space like a conventional house. So we will have to kind of figure out where everything's going to go. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I like the contrast with the pink and the green. So I'll just add a torch there. Maybe something else. Where is... Gonna take some yellow. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Yeah, so you can add in details to this house. Alright, so I'll go to the front door. So as you can see from the outside, it's half white and half grey. And I just have to replace all of this with a white wool. Because, yeah, the white wool looks better. It's too dull with the grey. I could keep all these kind of grey wool around the edges. Because obviously this was built before I changed to the plastic texture pack, so it looked a lot different in the Say texture pack. So if we go inside, I can show you around a little bit. Obviously it's super flat, so there's no basement, but I did kind of build this in a way that gave us kind of like as much floors as possible, because as you can tell, the back garden goes uphill, which gives us an extra room under here. So obviously this would be like the garage, and there's not much we can do in here. We have to build a car that will go in here somewhere, and I don't think we really need to split it off. We can change the ground here to something that's not this green clay, and we have to have a car, sports car probably, going in here. And then we can use the rest of the space just to make it kind of like things you'd have in a garage, like workbenches and things like that. Something that I've built quite a few of in this city already. So that would be in here. I will show you down there last. And then you go upstairs, which takes this little door to the swimming pool. And as you can see here, that's kind of like a strange kind of space that we have here. I wonder what this is. Oh, that's above the garage door. I'm going to fill that in with white. There's quite a big open space, and we have a second floor there. But I think this would kind of look like a good place to put a kitchen right here. Obviously we can't really build anything up here because of the windows, so we'll just leave this as a large open space kitchen. And then you can put in some tables and chairs in here, maybe like a little dining room table there. And yeah, there's not much we can do with that space, but we can add in details to make it less plain. And then up here we can have like a living room kind of area. And we have this is actually the diving board to the swimming pool, which is kind of cool. And then up here, this is just a tiny room, which will probably get used for storage. And since it's kind of all open space, there's not really that much places to put a bathroom. Although this would actually kind of make like a cool bathroom here. Just so long as you don't mind your bathroom being so exposed to all... No, maybe you can have like just a wall here with some sinks. Let's say quartz stairs. Like that going along. Is that even? Yeah. And then maybe some levers there just to make it look like it's a sink. Flip. And what do I want to put on there? Black carpet. I always like to put colors that kind of contrast each other. So you can have your sinks there, which is kind of cool. And then you can obviously, you need to put in an actual toilet. But you can kind of, like say like we put it somewhere. Let's see, what will I use for the toilet? I'm just going to use this ender portal frame. So say we had it like there for the roads, but you can kind of block this off, you know, so you can't see it. And then put some wool around there. And there's a space there, so we'll put... You know, that looks kind of cool. Maybe not do that. I'm going to put this right up against the edge. And the lid there. And we can flush it. Okay, this is kind of looking good already. And out here, just what every bathroom needs, a balcony. So, with some... I like these, are cool. Yeah, so that would be kind of the idea. And then on the bottom floor, we obviously need somewhere to put bedrooms, so if we go back down, let's see what we have down here. We obviously have quite a large spaces under here. Yeah, this is kind of cool. So obviously there's plenty of space to build a bathroom here as well. And I was thinking maybe we can turn this into 2 bedrooms. So we already have a wall here. Now I actually think this wall doesn't need to be here because I built this for... When I built the swimming pool, I made a waterfall that came out right here, which is why this is placed one behind. But I can actually dig this out, and I can move the wall back to where it was. Obviously, it still needs to be placed down one to cover up all this glowstone. This needs to be dark grey, does it? Light grey. Yeah, so this can be replaced, and then we can get a lot more space to build. Like that. Yeah, so guys, anyway, just let me know what you think of the new way that I'm doing the building Balterra, because I guess I don't really get too much views for the house tutorials, and a lot more work goes into them. And doing it this way, I guess I get to do a lot more kind of details on the inside of the houses as well. And also, since it's taken a lot less time to do these videos, it's just the time it takes me to record, I can actually do a lot more building as well, which would be kind of good. Since I have so much space I can build in. And yeah, the longer it takes, then that's kind of a bad thing, I guess. I want to have a big city going, so obviously I want to get as much building done as possible. I don't know what this mod is. I'll just dig that out. Okay, so we've got quite a large space here. We can obviously dig out the floor and replace it with something better. Maybe I'll probably just fill it in with oak wood. Like that. So maybe, let's see. We just need we have the bathroom on the upstairs. So we can just turn this into a couple of bedrooms. Maybe make this a large bedroom here with kind of an ensuite. So I'm just going to build a wall going round. Maybe put it in line with this here. So it's something like that. So where does that come to? There. So that would be like just a small bathroom here, or like a closet or something. And then we can bring that round, and I can actually attach it on over here from where I've built this wall, obviously when I built this. Make that go all the way up. So we just kind of have like a little room here with all the doors. Obviously there would be no door on that bathroom, so we can add like a door there. Like that, that would be the door. I'll just take this so we can see. Yeah, I need to keep that. So we can have a bedroom here. I will probably actually bring this wall back down. So this would be the size of the bedroom. That's actually a really good size for a bedroom. And then through here you'd have, see what shape it is. Yeah, that's another good size. You have 2 good sized bedrooms. And if you wanted more space, which I will actually add when I start to build this, there's actually some space under here. Do I take that out? This actually makes quite a good walk-in kind of closet right here. So I think I will dig this out and add that in. So guys, I hope you're enjoying the new Building Balterra episodes. It's a lot more kind of like casual episodes rather than the build tutorials where the only thing I talk about is just what needs to be built. And so this way it's kind of like a lot more personal as well, which I kind of enjoyed. Just need to fill this in. Yeah, but in the next episode, I think I will continue to build this for a while, and then I will start the next episode with just an update on what I have built. And I think I will do that with all the episodes. Okay guys, and don't forget to leave in the comments what you want me to build, because it's a big city and I have unlimited space pretty much. And so if there's anything you want me to build, I will give it a try, because that's the reason I built the department store here because someone requested it. And obviously everything needs to be in the city. So I will build it if you suggest it. Okay, guys? And if you don't, I will probably just keep building modern houses. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.